now the crew is here. On the auditor, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh go, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, flips, all revere. Movie shows from days gone by, epic moments never die. Internet was such a blast, fun with friends, let's make it last. Time to laugh and time to chat, geek out hard and that's a fact. Sarah's here to add the spice, memories that feel so nice. Sunday auditor, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh go, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, flips, all revere. Save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh girl, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, let's all revere. Movie shows from days gone by, epic moments never die. Internet was such a blast, fun with friends, let's make it last. Time to laugh and time to chat, geek out hard and that's a fact. Sarah's here to add the spice, memories that feel so nice. Start the auditor, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh go, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, flips, all revere.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Hi, Pons.
Hello from New England, specifically Cape Cod and the
I
islands.
thought you were going to say hi from New England clam chowder. I was about to get hungry, so never mind. Okay.
Ooh, I
Who we
hate
got?
chowder. Blah.
Oh, I do. I love it so much. But I guess Pons chowder's out. Okay, good. I won't be eating Pons chowder. Got it. Understood.
And hey Tom, hey Tug, hey Lance, and hey Christopher. And I think I get everybody so far.
I was in chat too. Wait, I was in chat.
I believe you. I
No,
believe
it
you.
was my chat though. But anyway,
Oh.
still chat. Okay.
I'm just
Alright.
following along.
How dare you follow along? That's crazy.
Merry Christmas, everybody, or Happy Hanukkah, whichever.
I'm just going to say happy holidays. It's not close enough to Christmas to hit that note yet.
Well, I was just going to say it's December and I don't have a beard. Okay.
No.
Right.
Well, there's always one in the
Gary.
group that don't have a beard. Used to be me.
Yeah. Right? Used to be cool, but now you're fuzzy face. But
I
whatever.
know.
We all can't be as cool as Pons, Dan. We just have to accept that, okay?
Yeah, but
Who can be? I can't even be as cool as me.
Well, I
Pons
mean,
is-
yeah, and you are you, so that's crazy.
Pons is
I've
definitely
set
the
high
leader of the
expectations.
pack.
The what?
The leader of the pack.
Okay. That song, the leader of the pack, right?
Oh, I'm with you. I'm
Okay.
with you.
Yeah.
Deleter of the pack. That's
Yeah.
the person who took the pack out. They were the deleter.
Oh,
See what I did there?
yes, I do. Nice, I do. That was pretty impressive, Pons.
Best I can do on such short notice.
Hey, well, not all of us are. Okay, anyway, we're going to go on to all that stuff. Anyways, we're here, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday talk of Christmas stuff and holiday and that thing. All right?
So to start off with, is everybody as sick as I am about hearing about Christmas movies? How many more times can we talk about Die Hard being a Christmas movie? How many more times can we talk about some kid going, hey, Home Alone too? How many times can we talk about how horrible Elf is?
Oh, we can never stop talking about that.
And how
although-
Will Ferrell should be banned from Hollywood.
Okay, I was thinking a little bit different. I was thinking that he should go on a mission to Mars. I don't know. Elon Musk and him. Go have fun. Okay.
I'm hoping he's one of them celebrities who got angry and promised to leave the country.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't do that, though. That wouldn't be funny.
Uh,
Oh, wait, that would be funny. Wait.
I mean, if you need any help, I can scratch up enough money for the ticket.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Be rough, but I could probably swing it. One way, one way, of course.
One way,
You
of
know
course.
me. With my absolute love of Land of the Lost, he never came back from that.
No, man.
He never came back from Land of the Lost in the same way Will Smith never came back from I Am Legend.
What he done to Land of the Lost, just being in it, is a crime that even Biden can't pardon.
Bazing!
I actually like Land of the
Ooh.
Lost. I thought it was pretty funny. But I never watched the TV show because I simply could not stand the TV show as a kid. But now I'm an adult now, so I could go back and watch it because I know what it's about now. And it's not like, just a dumb kid thing to waste my time. Like, I don't know, watch that. Star Trek's better. And I go watch that. So,
Well, Star Trek is better. But I did love Land of the Lost.
Right. So,
But also take note that you're a girl and not too many girls were like, oh, watching Land of the Lost.
I was like one of the few friends that I had, right? I was like one of the few that just didn't ever, and I didn't know anything about it. I knew more about Doctor Who, and I had never watched it at the time.
You're probably watching Jim and Barbie.
I like Jim.
Ooh.
Jim was good. And also, don't threaten me with a good time.
Or them ugly little, what do you call them, little trolls?
Toodles! Oh, those are so much fun.
Smurfs.
Oh, yeah. He is a Smurf.
Oh, I should have wore a blue shirt and a red hat.
There you go.
Wait. Oh, no, Papa Smurf wore the red hat. Yeah, I'd forgotten that.
So what I was thinking tonight, and I talked to y'all about this earlier, is instead of covering all these happy, make everybody sick, joy Christmas movies, let's take a look at something a little different. The other side of Christmas, the dark classics.
There you go.
I know that ain't going to hit too well with you, Sarah. I know you're more happy, joy comedies.
Well, listen, did you know that there's funny slasher ones out there too? They just are, okay? I've seen some. It's funny, okay?
Oh, so when Men Pons bring up some horrible, gory Christmas movie, if you want to bring up some comedy Christmas movie, you are more than welcome. I understand.
Yeah, I have to have really watched a lot of Christmas movies to really even know. So let's just go. We're going to learn, and I'm going to make jokes. Here we go. So there you go.
Dan, please start.
Wait. Before we start, everybody, could you please say, if you have any questions at the panel, just say at panel or whoever on the panel you want to ask it to in capitals, please. That would help me out a great deal since I'm writing the buttons. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that goes for everybody but Lance. Put yours really tiny. Lance, put yours in little tiny letters, and I'll tell you why later.
All right, moving on. All right, we're here, guys. Yeah, go ahead and start.
The most classic Christmas movie of them all, Black Christmas. Do you not agree, Mr. Pons, that would be a top of the list classic other side of Christmas movie?
Definitely. It's considered the first slasher movie. And I've dug hard trying to find one that fits the bill beforehand. And there were gory movies before Black Christmas. But Black Christmas has got to be the first slasher movie. Oh, before I speak anymore, I can guarantee you between Jen and I there's going to be spoilers. So please brace for that. But it's really, of course, we all know the premise. It's holidays around a college campus. Everyone's getting ready to go home and celebrate Christmas and be with family and introduce new boyfriends. And what happens? A killer shows up. And of course, he does that thing where he calls people up and torments them on the phone. So you have the mockery of the killer. And again, this is all happening during Christmas. And so the backdrop is Christmas trees and Christmas lights on houses and carolers. Although, one thing I got to ask you guys, we're all pretty much contemporary. Did people ever carol in your area?
Yeah.
Really?
They were annoying, really annoying.
Okay. So
Set outside your house and saying that you bring them a piece of fruit or $1 or something.
Oh, no, we didn't do that. Because, see, like I said, I grew up Mormon, right? So the youth would have to go out. I mean, we'd get blessed to go out and sing horrible renditions of songs to you, to the fellow people, right? It was I hated it, doing it and hearing it. It's
Around here, people never went caroling ever. I never recall ever seeing carolers in the Cape Cod area. What you do is you'd get like these groups of people, and they'd hang out in the shopping mall, or they'd go to nursing homes or other venues, and they'd sing there specifically. But they would never go door to door, just caroling. And probably because everything on the Cape is so spread out, it's just not practical. It's also too cold, so it's like you'd freeze to death before you get to the next house. But again, every Christmas movie, you always see carolers, and other than the Salvation Army guy who's doing the ding-a-ling, 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 and he's got the big red jar thing, which half the Salvation Army volunteers around here took half the money themselves so they could get a few drinks afterwards.
well,
But yeah, you never saw carolers.
Now, ever since like Home Alone 2 ever came out, the sticky bandits thing, I always thought, how many people decided to put tape on their hands in those buckets? It's a terrible person. All right,
down here, the bucket goes down into a slot, and all the money goes down in the slot. It's like a lock to get it out. You can't turn it over and dump it because it blocks. So they got them locked down here. No Southern people are a bunch of criminals.
All right, this is a question here for everybody or somebody.
That's an excellent question. And
You should read the question out loud.
Oh, I shall. You know what? That's a good idea. I shall read the question out loud, even though I'm sure other people can read. But Tug, the Apologetic Geek, asks the panel, so Thrash doesn't count Psycho as a slasher? What about Peeping Tom? I must confess, I haven't seen Peeping Tom, so I'm going to have to let that one lie. If either one of you guys have seen it, you want to take that one?
Well, but I think that's the movie based on Geek's life, so I'm not sure yet. Sorry,
I know I've seen it a long time ago.
Wait.
But
Stop talking about me.
My memory may be a little faulty, but it's like Black Christmas. I think the house mother was Lois Lane from Superman or something.
Whoa.
Oh, she was somebody. I always get the one that really stands out in my mind the most is, of course, Olivia Hussey, who was Juliet in, Facts. She was a little young to be playing that character, but that's between her and the European Filmmaking Institution. She also, if I remember correctly, she played Mary in a movie about, I can't remember which one, but she did play not Mary Magdalene, his mother Mary, in one of those, and I can't remember which one to save my life, but one of them. But as far as Psycho goes, as the first slasher movie, a couple of things. One, there's shockingly little violence in Psycho. When I say slasher film, I'm talking those bloodfests that were so popular in the 80s, where it's like Weird Al when he talked about Nature Trail to Hell. There's a lost Boy Scout troop, and the killer kills 2 or 3 in every scene. The body count is ridiculous. If I remember correctly, only 3 people are actually killed in Psycho. And the goriest thing you see isn't someone being killed. The goriest thing you see is the remains of somebody who had died 20 years earlier. Now, granted...
Okay, wrong, Pons. It was the implication of what he had done, and there were a lot of cars in the lake. He had killed a lot of people over the years.
Yeah, but you only see 3.
You only see
3.
And the rest could have just been maimed. We don't know.
And the shower scene, you never see the knife connect to the person ever. It's an amazing scene, and some people were actually traumatized by the shower scene, but in reality, it's very, very, very clever editing. So yeah, I don't count that with not the same par as like Halloween and Friday the 13th, and those movies came directly out of Black Christmas, which is where we came in. I apologize. I wish I had seen Peeping Tom because I'd love to speak to that. Maybe I'll make that my homework for next time.
Oh.
I don't really remember much about it neither. I know I've seen it maybe on Turner Classic Movies.
Classic movie.
I bet it would make a good double feature with Bad Ronald.
Bad Ronald.
I don't know what Bad Ronald is.
Oh, that's a great. Long story short, it was a made-for-TV horror movie. A buddy of mine was actually working on an adaptation as a stage play. Long story short, there's this challenged young man who's wanted for murder. Mother hides him in a secret room so the police can't get him. Hides him there for years. She passes on. The house is bought by a new family who doesn't realize there's somebody lurking in a hidden room. And
Mm.
hilarity ensues. So,
Oh, hilarity. Good.
You got a strange sense of humor. No,
Well, there's something about I think it was Psycho, right? I think they showed the toilet in a movie for the first time. It was a big deal. I remember that.
Mhm.
I
Here's
remember
one for you.
watching specifically for the toilet. I was like, oh, the sacred
It's
toilet.
the first time a toilet is showed in theatrically.
Mm-hmm,
Do you
yeah,
remember the first time a toilet is shown on American television?
it was probably before I was born, so
It was Leave It to Beaver.
it
Leave
would
to
be that
Beaver.
one, wouldn't it?
I believe they hide their alligator in the toilet, or it's something to do with the alligator. But yeah, they actually showed the toilet in Leave It to Beaver.
Wow, that's
hey,
crazy.
this show went in the toilet.
Well, it always does.
Literally.
Oh no, we started talking about slasher films, and we're still talking about them.
There you go.
What's yours? What's your Christmas creep out?
Well, Tug has already alluded that he knows what I'm talking about, so I'm going to just open up with Satan's Cheerleaders. No, not Satan's Cheerleaders.
Oh,
Night of the Comet. And I've had this battle on several occasions. It's become almost a holiday tradition. My favorite, shall we say, avant-garde Christmas movie is Night of the Comet. And I'll tell you why I consider it a Christmas movie. First of all, it's about an extinction event. A comet comes by Earth, and it causes all the people who are exposed to it to basically turn into crystal meth. Nothing new there.
well, then that's just California, so weird. Okay.
Here's a few things. One, it takes place during Christmas. So the theme, like everywhere you go, there's like Christmas trees and like the storefront windows. Things are decorated as Christmas. When they find the radio station, where they think someone is still alive and still broadcasting, they're still broadcasting. There's somebody alive in there, but he's talking about all the holiday stuff going on in the downtown LA area. Bunch of the movie takes place in a shopping mall, and if any of you folks are old enough to remember Christmas of the '80s, the shopping mall was the mecca of Christmases in the '80s. And this is more just I think it's cute.
Right. I'd like to say something to Gary real quick here.
go ahead.
Just what I've learned about Christmas movies and that, because like I agreed too. I was like, what does Christmas and horror have to do with anything? And I'm like, whatever. But I learned that during the holiday season, more of those movies are made and they do really well than they would say Halloween and stuff like that. So yeah, weird, but it's how it is.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see facts, Gary. The night before, what is it? A Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol is a horror movie. A ghost comes and haunts him, and then says, "If you want to be redeemed, you're going to have to deal with 3 spirits, which I'm going to send your way." What could be more horror movie-esque? So yeah, I think it depends on like what the connection, what the connecting tissue is between the horror and the Christmas.
Look
But
at this. Sorry.
the big
Not
thing
really.
about in Night of the Comet,
Uh,
they're waiting for Comet to come across the sky, send his reindeer Comet. I mean, the whole thing writes itself. And then again, it ends with a Christmas miracle. I won't tell you what it is because you haven't seen the movie, but it all ends with a Christmas miracle. And so I will stand by Night of the Comet being a Christmas movie.
Well, the only real that kind of movie that I like, I mean, I don't really consider it, a slasher movie. But you got Bad Santa, that's a great movie. That's fun. The second one
That's
was not.
definitely on the other side of nice Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Credit on that one. That movie
Yeah.
does the edge sometimes.
Right?
I did enjoy it. I thought it was very funny.
Oh, it was funny.
I've been accused of having a twisted sense of humor.
I've been accused of a lot of things.
I find that so hard to believe.
It's
No,
true.
it's true.
I've also
But
been
yeah.
accused of cheering for the bad guys in horror movies. Like, get him, Jason, get him.
Oh, well, I'm notorious for if the main character makes me mad because they do something incredibly stupid, I just want them dead. I don't care anymore.
I found a trailer for a Christmas movie, Pons. I found this trailer for a Christmas movie
Mhm.
that it bothers me that I haven't seen. I'm in the attempt right now of trying to track it down somewhere that I can watch it. And it's called Krampus Origins.
Ooh.
Krampus Begins. It's the beginning of the Krampus legend, how it became Krampus and everything. The trailer I saw for it just looked, tasty good. And I hadn't been able to locate the movie yet, unfortunately, but I think,
Yeah, I saw most of Krampus.
and if
It was
you,
good.
again, I have seen the Krampus movie and Krampus 2. And I think I even saw Krampus 3, but I have not seen the origins.
The origins.
So I'm looking forward to trying to track that one down. Have you seen any of the Krampus movies? Did you like them?
I haven't seen any of them myself, actually.
Really?
Well,
I
what I
think
remember
I
of the
have
first
one
one
or
was
two.
great.
Oh,
Batman Returns, right? A good movie. Very good
I
movie.
thought
I like
Krampus
that
is
movie a
highly
lot.
underrated. The big one with the original, the big first one they done. It's really a high budget, really gothically horror, good horror movie.
I remember seeing the previews for it, going, "Yeah, I need to see that."
I will grant you, Gary, that Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is a fun movie, particularly if you see the MST3K version.
Well, I
Yeah,
gotta
go ahead.
say that. Hey Emily, good to see you. I just realized you
Emily.
weren't in chat, and then I remembered that you didn't know what time it started, and I responded to you without giving you saying now. So I went back now, so I don't know if you saw it. Okay, hi Face, good to see you.
And hello,
Yeah.
Superplex, Gary, Face the Ace, and anyone else I missed who came in late.
Yes, good to see you,
I
Face.
apologize. Face the Ace. Yay.
I was about to say you're the unapologetic geek. Now that's him in chat. See, I get confused. You guys and your stupid names.
I seen Santa Claus versus the Martians years ago on Turner Classic Movies or something. But the last time I started watching it was on Tug's live stream, and he was showing it live, and people were talking about it. And then all of a sudden, the stream just disappeared. I feel like I still need to watch half that movie because the last time I didn't quite get through it.
The guy they got to play Santa Claus, who, if I remember correctly on IMDb, he has no other credits whatsoever. But his name is John Call, and he really plays Santa up. He like steals the movie, and it's all pretty silly, but it's a lot of fun. And if you watch the MST3K version, it's actually hilarious and a good companion one. And I think it's literally called Santa Claus versus the Devil. And I'm not making this up. It's a Mexican kids movie. It's not a horror movie. It's a Mexican kids movie, and it's about Santa Claus who actually lives in this sort of cloud city, and he runs afoul of this imp of Satan, and the imp is going around Mexico City trying to corrupt the youth, and Santa Claus is trying to stop him, and ends up hilarity ensues. There's one point where he gets attacked by a dog and has to go up a tree, and
Is
the
that
whole
the
thing
devil
is
is
wacky.
just incredibly red and gummy looking?
Yes. Yes.
I that. Had the reddest devil that ever existed.
But it's not actually the devil. It's one of his minions. But the movie is called Santa Claus versus the Devil. And the funny thing is, in the beginning, it's trying to be multicultural. And it's the cringiest thing I've ever seen. What happens? Santa has basically a sweatshop where he has like little kiosks of children from all over the world who work for him. And it's the greatest collection of cringy ethnic cliches you will ever see anywhere at one time. My understanding is they generally cut the scene before they show it nowadays.
Oh my.
I could describe it, but you have to see it to believe it. Just basically, if you can think of every cliche about every people you could ever think of. It's all incorporated in this one sequence, and they're all singing different songs. The American kids are singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb" or something stupid like that. I forget. But it's
And there's none of that. None of that. Nowhere near as expensive as Will Ferrell sitting in Bob Newhart's lap.
Poor Bob
I'll give
Newhart.
you that.
When
I'll
Bob
give you that.
Newhart couldn't save the movie, that's bad.
I just got to keep cracking on Elf. I'm sorry.
Well, I wrote a song about Elf on the Shelf, so yeah, you're preaching to the choir here. So
It's actually a movie called Elf that's good, but it has this evil Grinch-like elf that goes around killing people and stuff.
if you want to talk about a movie of horrors, it's like the live action Grinch. I remember I saw that when it came out, right? And I was up in Northern California, and I was like, wow, I'll never see another Dr. Seuss movie again. No. Anyways, and I did not. So watch the cartoon for if you want good times. Ugh.
I would you better be glad, because if I'd made that Grinch movie, it would have been way darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been good. Yeah, I know.
I'd have kicked Jim Carrey out and got Tim Curry in. Made the
Yes.
Grinch look a lot more evil. When they come down to Whoville, them little Who's would run in panic and fear.
Right? Iggy.
Oh, well, Emily liked him. I got to tell you, I must confess, Jim Carrey did a better Grinch than Mike Myers did a Cat in the Hat.
Dude,
Yeah.
I saw
That
them
was-
filming Cat in the Hat. We had to go to a courthouse to get fingerprints done, the whole family, because we took in our my cousins, right, to live with us. So we all had to get fingerprinted, right? And they were down there, filming Cat in the Hat. So we watched them film for a while, and then we left, right? And then when the movie came out, I was like, and there's where we were, it was, I don't know, something else, I don't know, whatever. But we saw it in there, right? And we're like, okay, well, we can stop watching this now, right? And we stopped watching it. It was really good. It was a terrible movie. Don't see that movie.
Yeah.
Watch the cartoon or read the book. It's more better. I said more better.
The whole Dr. Seuss thing. Just completely avoid it.
Anyways, but yeah, so there's a movie that was terrible. I mean, good. Terribly good. Terrible? No, just terrible.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure some children liked it.
Yeah, but then they grow to be murderers, so we don't count them.
Indeed. How you doing, man?
But we can't really judge taste by what children like. They like big purple singing dinosaurs too.
Yeah, but if you don't show them to your kids, they won't know about it, so it's okay.
They'll find out. Some brat neighbor child will turn them on to it. It never fails.
Well, I don't know. You just say it's not allowed in the house and
Yeah,
tell them who that is.
One way or another.
The movie Tom Arnold. Oh, that sounds terrible, Emily. That sounds terrible.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah. I wish they made just quality stuff. That'd be really cool. Anyways.
Yes, it would be nice if they made more quality entertainment.
Yeah.
One of we started speaking about specials, so just to dip into Christmas specials for a second, and stupid
Mhm.
ones. The dumbest premise for any Christmas special I've ever seen, and that's up against a pretty stiff competition, was the Flintstones Christmas. Does anyone see the inherent flaw in doing the Flintstones Christmases?
Well, yeah,
And even-
because they were doing it before he was a thing, so that's weird.
When I saw the Flintstones Christmas, there was a part where Barney and Fred went out back and had a smoke.
They must have cut that
Winston,
scene.
Winston's, you
Hey,
gotta have
real-
Winston's, they're the best.
they put hair on your chest.
Oh, well, then I won't smoke them. Never mind. I don't want hair on my chest. That look terrible.
But they even say in the theme song, it's 1 million BC. BC is
Before Christ. Yeah.
which
That's
means you can't celebrate his birth if he hasn't been born yet, you boneheads. And I remember
Right?
I was at a friend's house getting crocked, and his kids his two sons were watching it, and I kept saying, how can they? And my buddy's wife was coming, she's like, don't ruin it for him. And I go, don't ruin what for who? And they're gonna figure it out.
You know that There's a theory about that, and it's not 1 million BC, it's 1 million in the future, that the Flintstones live in a post-apocalyptic Earth. That's why the mutated radiation mutates the animals and they all talk and stuff. And the Jetsons live up in the space on the space station and come down. But this thing. Because
I
of
had
the
heard that stuff. Yeah.
Flintstones crossover, you know.
Oh, I did see that crossover. I remember it was
Wow.
going to be on, and I stayed home from something fun to
Exist
watch
in the same
that.
universe. How can the Jetsons and the Flintstones exist in the same universe unless the Flintstones is post-apocalyptic and takes place in the future?
And it's sort of like the Eloi and the Morlocks, where the privileged people live in the pristine floating cities above the radiation, and the working class
Hey,
have to
and,
suffer in the
and
radioactive.
here's the kicker: the theme song gives it up because they're the modern Stone Age family.
Ah. So it's sort of a whole teenage caveman thing going on, where
Well, see,
yeah.
that's interesting. So, but if the dinosaurs and all that, are in the future, then where do they come from in the past? Because the dinosaurs have been wiped out in our time for a long time. So, interesting. I was
The
just thinking.
dinosaurs are like Godzilla. They're aberrations and radioactive mutants. You notice they don't look like real dinosaurs. When was the
And they
last
can
time you saw a
talk.
dinosaur that talked?
Exactly.
They're radioactive mutants and aberrations caused by the atomic radiation from the wars.
Huh.
So then
I like it.
the radiation only just mutates things, and everybody else is fine. Okay, so cancer rate didn't go up. That's good.
So remember, don't overanalyze it. It's the Flintstones.
You
Like
went in depth on it, so
barbarian out here, buddy. You know.
you went in depth. I'm just following along.
Okay, trivia question. Since we're now again dipping into holiday specials, Tug brought up dinosaurs. Does anybody know the name of the dinosaur universe equivalent of Christmas? They have a term for it. It's not Christmas, but what is the name in the TV show Dinosaurs in that universe? What their biggest holiday is? And I'm just going to throw that out there to see if anybody knows it. Isn't there a? Oh,
I'm lost.
I'm sorry.
Doug
I
says,
remember something called
"Isn't
Dinotopia.
you remember something called? Oh, look, I'm frozen. Crazy."
Oh my gosh! And I made fun
Tug
of you
says,
this morning.
"Isn't there an episode of Voyager where there's an alien species that evolved from Earth dinosaurs?"
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, they sure are.
yeah, there is. And then Neelix and Tom Paris are down there nursing it back to health. They're getting some hypo spray thing, giving it. Don't get me started.
In Alf, it's called Flopiana. The Melmac holiday is Flopiana.
Okay.
Hey Tracy, welcome in, sister.
Hey, Tracy, Bubba, happy Hanukkah.
And welcome in, Starkey, as well. Good to see you, sister.
Oh, Snark, I didn't see Snark. Hi, Snark.
No, she came in under her Citizen Not, her activist channel.
Oh, I did not know that.
Mhm.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, Kevin's here from the headquarters. Hey, Kevin, good to see you.
Just see you, entertainment. That's what I call him because I don't spell read well.
God,
So-
this is the first time you've ever froze up on our show, Pons.
Isn't it the first time I froze up on this show?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was a backstage a couple of times.
Freezing up. I think I dazed out once before with bad reception, but
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, refrigerator day. In dinosaurs, it was called refrigerator day.
Oh, and then we also got Snarky back again. Snarky, she's my girl. And Tracy's my
Hey,
girl,
John
too.
Doe, what's up?
What's John Doe got to say? Oh my!
So,
This will be the show to help that. All right.
so
we
who's
done-
next?
are we done with dinosaurs and reptilicans?
Yes, we're done with dinosaurs and reptilicans. Reptilicans.
Right?
I like the royal family over there in England.
So, more weird Christmas movies. Anyone? Any suggestions?
like-
Any?
This is one Sarah will like. I like Gremlins as an offbeat, not too bad Christmas movie that's kind of other side.
Well,
No,
I never saw Gremlins, so I don't
didn't.
know.
Yeah.
You
I
haven't
just know you don't. No, I have not. It's on my list, so I have to see. It's there. So is Little Monsters and a few others. So, yeah.
No,
Children's
Gremlins
Stars.
definitely counts.
No,
Wow.
I know. I am neglected in so many ways. Poor me.
How you not see Gremlins?
It's just one of those things that parents
It's
never
you
had.
know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll eventually watch it. Hopefully, I'll still be able to see, but I'll soon someday see it. Swear.
Well, I said that about so many movies I don't want to get around to.
But it's on my list of movies I want to get around to.
And there's some I want
Lately, I've
to.
been watching some of those.
There's some I've only seen once, and I want to rewatch them just to make sure I didn't over criticize them too much. Like I recorded the prequel 3 Star Wars movies yesterday. I'm going to rewatch them just to make sure I wasn't too hating on Jar Jar Binks when I shouldn't have been.
Geek.
I'm
No,
pretty
it's
sure
okay
I
to
was
hate
right.
on. No, you're absolutely right, Jar Jar Binks. I have chronically reanalyzed that movie, and I will never do it again because I've been right every time, and I'm good now. I'm
Yeah, I'm
did
going
all
to
the
rewatch it
research.
just to make sure I didn't overdo it. Yeah, I hated it when I first saw it. It's
Well,
on
I
my
mean,
list.
just this year, I finally got to see the David Bowie movie, the Labyrinth one or whatever it's called, right? And then I find out that the main character's name is Sarah, and I'm like, oh no! So every time I looked away from it, I heard Sarah. I'm like, who's calling me? It was odd. Crazy movie. Good movie though.
I liked it. I
Oh,
liked it a lot. It was different.
Love Labyrinth. Love Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah, it was really good.
Bizarre
Okay.
movie, but yeah.
I don't
You
know
know,
what David Bowie was
I
wearing.
hate to change it off the Christmassy thing, but let me ask you this real quick.
Please.
Pons,
Mhm.
Sarah,
Yeah.
y'all seen the A-Team?
Well, like the TV show, yes, and the movie,
Are y'all really, really familiar with it?
The
Overall,
TV show,
yes.
yes.
You've seen it a bunch, right?
Uh-huh.
Boy George is even in it. He was Cowboy George. It was great. Yeah, I know.
Somebody asked me a question. They said, what was Highland Mad Murdoch? What was his first name? Do you know?
Oh. Not at the top of my head, no.
No, I can't think of it right now.
You know, they never say it in the series.
It's always Helen Mad Murdoch.
They never reveal what his first name is. He's called Murdoch, and that's it.
Well, it's Howling Mad Murdoch. That's
Yeah,
what they call him.
Highland Man ain't a first name like Bob.
Well, maybe it is if you change it. And he was
Is
crazy
it-
enough to do it.
Is it listed anywhere? I mean, do we actually know the answer, or?
Yeah, the answer is they never reveal it.
Oh, so we don't
Murdoch's
know.
first name.
Well, like for example, what's the T stand for in James T. Kirk?
Tiberius.
Yep. Where does it come from?
Dad or something.
It's there's a courtroom drama episode, and it's listed on the court documents. It says the Federation versus James Tiberius Kirk.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the A-Team real quick, Crash.
Uh-huh.
You know the A-Team, right? We all know it
Yes.
pretty good.
Yes.
Do you remember what season? What season did BA come out with his famous line? What's his famous line again?
I pity the fool?
I pity the fool. What season did he say that?
I would say the second season.
Second
He
season?
he never actually said it.
Pons knew the answer.
He never actually said it.
Said, I pity the fool in the A-Team. How come I remember him saying that in the A-Team?
Well, you wonder why? Because Eddie Murphy and any number of other people who impersonated B.A. Baracus said, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. So it became like a cliche. It was like a really big shoe or a play it again, Sam. We
Beam Me Up, Scotty.
That way. Beam Me, exactly. It became a memory, even though it never actually happened, just because we remember other people saying it. I believe he did say it like if he was like on SNL or in an interview. He would
Okay.
say it
Mr.
later.
T actually said that line on film, but he said it in a Rocky movie.
Rocky movie. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was
Oh, is that
Rocky.
what it was from originally? It was from Rocky
Originally, it's from a
3.
Rocky movie, but that's what they say. I think it's a Mandela effect. I think he really said it in A-Team, because why wouldn't you put that in A-Team if it was his famous line from another movie?
He would say things like "I pity ya," or "I pity y'all," or he did use the word "pity," but he never said "I pity the fool."
Yeah, it's kind of weird though. It just kind of struck me as odd when I heard that.
It is. It is.
Because
Well,
I really do remember him saying that in the TV series.
how many times do they say "zombie" in Night of the Living Dead?
Never, I don't think.
None.
No.
Yeah,
They're
Barbara.
they're the flesh-eating ghouls. They're those things. I think they even say monsters at one point, but they never say zombies.
I don't think they do in The Walking Dead. Don't really call them zombies, but once or twice.
Yeah, they always call them. In fact, they always call them something else. But
Biters or walkers.
or biters, or which is funny because someone would have said, "Oh my God, zombies," But I think they were doing it like as a tip of the hat to George Romero, because Greg Nicotero got his start working for George Romero. Little thing there, little connection. Oh, and Indy, to answer your question, yeah, we started at 7 today.
No, we started at 4 today.
Oh, he was asking my time.
But my time's the only thing that matters because I have to run the thing. See?
I differ.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I kind
You
of started.
differ, huh?
Differ, Dan.
I started last night, but I didn't run out to tonight.
Yeah, last night, this morning, tonight, this evening. Yeah.
Like 10 minutes after this is over, I'm gonna be laying in the bed asleep.
No, Starkey, this is not on Dan's channel. He's not cool enough to hit buttons. I don't know why. But yeah, so that's the thing though about like Christmas movies and stuff. It comes like once a year, and there's very select movies that I'm gonna watch anyways. And Christmas movies don't usually make the mix, because it all end up the same way. Christmas Miracle, got it.
Thank God, a Christmas Miracle.
Yeah, they don't all end up like that.
Everyone I've ever seen is Christmas Miracle.
Point out the beauty of a movie called Santa Slays with Bill Goldberg.
I've heard of that.
He is the bad spirit of Christmas. And when he comes to town, little boys and girls get their heads cut off.
Damn.
Yeah. So it don't always end well for the naughty ones.
Well, hey, it's still Christmas Miracle. They got away with it. Christmas Miracle. There you go. I don't know.
Oh, and
that Twilight Zone movie where the guy dresses up like Christmas, like 1971, was it?
Well, there's one with Art Carney where the big twist at the end is you find out he really was Santa Claus. He was just on a drinking bender, but they actually come in there with Paul and grab him and bring him back. But he was blackout drunk and thought, I don't know. It's a weird episode, even for Twilight Zone. But then, of course, Rod Serling was a Jew, so you wouldn't expect him to make really, really good Christmas entertainment. Although the greatest Christmas carols you could think of were written by Irving Berlin, and he was Jewish. So I guess I have no point whatsoever.
That was awesome.
I'm just all over the place.
That happens when you freeze.
I know. Yeah. My mouth never freezes. That's the thing, though.
You've noticed.
My mouth is definitely gonna freeze. Usually I get the bad letters.
Right? Look at like, even Turkey's like
They'll be addressed to Robert Pons.
Yeah, his number's not my number. Don't worry about it.
I calls him like I sees him. I just,
Yeah, there you go, because that's important.
It's very rare.
The juicy here. Whatever. I mean, today we watched, the Nazi starfish again, so whatever. Who knows? Okay.
Nazi starfish?
Yeah. I'll send you the link afterward, okay?
Okay, please. Just I get to see.
Yeah. If you watched last Thursday or this morning, you'll see it on that too.
Oh,
Twice on Thursday.
Neil Diamond did do a Christmas album, an excellent one too. Yes, that's a good point as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, and
wow.
hello, Tib.
And hey, Terrell. Yeah, it's just okay, good.
But yeah, again, that Twilight Zone episode, the twist ending is that it was Art Carney was in fact the real Santa, if I remember correctly. I haven't seen that one in years.
Well,
But
you
you
have
said
the
there's a
Twilight Zone. Some of their episodes go to that other side I was talking about. Are not always the nicest thing about Christmas.
Right? We're not always the nicest thing, anyways. But anyway. Oh wait, what?
I seen a horrible Christmas movie a couple of days ago with Michael Keaton in it, where he turns into a snowman.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Jack
Yeah,
Frost, maybe.
Frost. I forget what it was. All I could ever remember is when that movie came out. All I was thinking is they made Campbell Soup's commercial movie. That's it. I could not with that movie. Yeah,
That movie
well,
was
that was
such
right.
a piece of crap.
Oh, jeez, Dan, I hate you now. Oh,
The 8-year-olds seem to enjoy it.
it's because they don't know better. Poor things.
Yeah, but me, I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, and Indy, you're right. The last scene in Santa Claus Meets the Ice Cream Bunny is just surreal. It's just surreal.
Man, I really like the Santa Claus Martian thing. That was really cool, man. That was a great movie. I'll watch that again any day. Oh man, nice. Yeah, 8-year-olds. They don't have good taste in movies, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. What I call punishment is having to sit in a room and watch Ernest Saves Christmas.
Well, see, I actually like Ernest Saves Christmas. I think I saw it one time, and it did not scar me. So that's a good sign. Very good sign.
I've seen it more than once, and eventually it will scar you.
Yeah, see, I saw it more than just. I didn't see it more than once, so I'm still okay. See,
I always thought Jim Varney was great, but I never liked the Ernest movies. I don't know why. I just could not warm up to them no matter what I did.
they were okay as I was a kid, but
entertaining the first time you saw them, but after if you had to watch them more than once, they got redundant really quick.
yeah.
But I thought Jim Varney was great. I always thought he was a riot.
Yeah,
I like him when he used to sell cars.
He did the Uncle Jed and Beverly Hillbillies part to the max.
He did.
Oh yeah, that
his best performances.
Mm-hmm. Know what I mean, Vern?
Know what I mean? He was on Saturday morning cartoon show for like a month, if I remember correctly, too. It was when they were giving.
Hey,
you want to hear the real kicker about old Jim Varney?
What about him?
He actually is from right down here where I live. He used to work right up the street from my family and started out at the TV studio in Greenville, the first place he ever did his little show.
No kidding, really?
Wow.
Yeah, he's a local boy from right here in Greenville in this part of the neighborhood.
Yeah, did he do commercials?
Literally in this neighborhood.
He started out doing commercials for a bank, didn't he? Wasn't there like a local bank chain or something he did commercials for? Wasn't that?
No, I think the first thing he was doing was some little spots for WYFF TV, Channel 4 in Greenville with the weatherman.
Oh,
Promoting stupid umbrellas called Charlie Said It Would. And he had gone and like, Charlie said it would. It's raining outside,
No, I don't know. Sounds terrible. I'm glad I don't know. Oh crap! BK's here. All right, babe. Put your
BK.
Put your Christmas faces on. I don't know what that meant.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't got a lot of them famous people from around these neck of the woods. We claim them all, even though Jim Varney.
I just remember like when he was selling cars and stuff. You know, lots of we saw out here in California, anyways. He would sell cars. Yeah, car commercials. You know, come get the car. You know what I mean, Bird? Stuff like that.
Yeah, they did them all over the country.
Well, I wouldn't know. I was not all over the country. I was just in California, in a small little isolated area called.
I actually seen them all over the country. I was doing wrestling shows at the time. I'd be in Ohio and see this sucker on TV selling something. I'd be in Florida. I'd see him on TV selling something. He got around.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Probably not quite as much as I did, but he did get around.
trying to remember, what did he die of? Too, he died very suddenly.
I think he died of a heart attack or something.
At a fairly young age, wasn't he?
I don't know. It was old to me because I was really young at the time. So now I'm like, I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
It was like 30 years ago, I want to say he died. Oh, lung cancer. Thank you, Emily.
No, there you go. Lung cancer. Right. Yeah.
Well, time has changed my perspective. Because when I was young, I just keep thinking when I was young, I heard that Victor French had died, the guy from Highway to Heaven.
Yes.
And I heard he had died and he was 54 years old. And I remember thinking to myself, God, that old man died. I feel sorry for that. You know, I like that old man. And now I'm sitting here going, you know, I'm 4 years older than Victor French when he died.
All right.
It's funny how the perspective changes, but yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right.
It boggles the mind sometimes when you think about it.
Okay, so just so you know, Azop and everybody, I still don't have the power and water fixed, right? I'm running everything out the one plug over there right now. And so I don't have a light working in my room. So I'm in the dark until they fix things, which they won't do because California. What,
crazy.
Dan? Froze.
I think Dan froze too.
Yeah, I think you both froze.
You're kind of frozen.
Indeed.
Oh, now he's moving.
Okay. Welcome back, Dan.
Improvement. Oh, yeah, there he is. Yes.
Oh, gosh, he moved.
I don't know. I'm getting some bad reception for a minute or something. There's like an airplane or a helicopter buzzing over. Probably the Men in Black again. I made one of their representatives angry yesterday, and I've been having trouble with the alien representatives.
Well, you shouldn't have made the alien representative upset. Apologize in person. Maybe things will be better for you, young man. You gotta remember, the alien community is in league with the Bigfoot community. Things are gonna ramp up around your house.
No, they're not. Trust me, they're not.
Oh yeah, they are. I've seen all your videos, Dan. I've seen them.
Everybody.
I could get some more light in here, though. I suppose I do have. Oh, let me reach me here. Okay, I have this wonderful battery pack, right? You know, backup battery pack, and it's got a light on it. So I've been using this. But all right, there. Okay, there we go. Some light.
Let there be light. Let there be light.
You're right. There you go. Now I'm not so much in the dark because someday I'll have my whole plugs working. Maybe.
What happened? Did you lose power again?
No, someone fixed it. It's been like 4 weeks now. I think we're going to week 5.
That's crazy.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So
next week I might be naked. What?
How long did you have to put up with the jackhammering?
Oh, dude, it was for about like an hour.
An hour.
Then they just left.
No.
I don't know who came on a Sunday jackhammering. Who comes on a Sunday? They don't come during the week when they're supposed to. Oh, we lost Pons.
I told you something freaky's going on. It sounded like a helicopter was hovering over my house, and everything started flashing on and off and sideways and backwards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, he's back. I will say. Oh no, he's back. No, he's back. As soon as it loads up, I'll bring him up. It says device not connected. Does not help me. And he gone. Okay. Technology, everybody. It's so cool. Yeah, no, because see, we can wash clothes, but we just don't have a dryer, right? At all. So, and we got 4 people living here, so it's crazy. And the water main out front, it was leaking for like a few months, and they went out there and they semi-fixed it, and then covered up one hole, and then dug another hole, and then put the cones back up, and just haven't been back. So, I don't know. Don't know.
That's okay. There'll be an earthquake next week and mess it up again.
Right? And half the trailer's in the back, and I'm like, so I have no power, no nothing. Freaking California, everybody.
Natural disasters.
Right.
California, a bad day. Every time I know something happening in California.
Yeah, like every day I get something from Dan going, is everybody still alive over there?
Oh my god, I already froze up again. I was back for like 3 seconds and I'm frozen up again. I give up. At least it's a new photo of me. Uh-oh, and now we lost Dan.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know
This is
what's
getting
going
crazy.
on.
Just look at I got. Hey, hold on. Where did I
I'm
just see that
losing
comment?
signal somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find the comment now. Crud. Jeez. This doesn't want to work over my end. Oh, StreamYard's not working. Okay.
You're kidding.
How we doing now?
No, it got the little signal up on my end. Yeah, the internet's broken, and I didn't do it.
I'm not muted.
All right.
I'm still here. Y'all can keep talking.
Well, there's nothing to say.
The internet's gone crazy.
I'm having to change location.
Okay.
And he just says, I always wondered how they did live streams in third world countries.
Oh, it's much like this. You know, like Canada's internet is really bad, and so is Australia's. It's always massive lag, but
I can't
And
stand
my
it
location
anymore.
change is involving me having to put on coats and stuff.
he's going outside, everybody, and not to Rexel either.
Oh, gee, I wonder why he's going outside. Gee.
Because this is taking a long time. Yeah,
Oh, at least the
Geek,
sweater.
I didn't catch what you said. Sorry, Geek.
I'm sorry about
Don't
that. I had to
respond.
change my location. I don't usually go outside on a stream with Pons or Tug or somebody, but
Yeah, it's
We'll
like,
make an
you know,
exception.
yeah, right. So that's technically okay,
every time Pons freezes up, my computer goes crazy.
right? All right, Pons, question for you. It's up on screen.
Question for Thrash. Pondo Pons, would you like to review the Giant Behemoth in January? I would love to review the Giant Behemoth in January. So put me down for a great big glass of definitely.
Right on. California's cold. Not right now. It's not. Like it was like I don't know what it was today. Let me see what it is
It's
right now.
Giant Bohemian, a Christmas movie.
You know, like 73 earlier. So
No,
it's 61 degrees.
The Giant Behemoth is sort of like an English version of Reptilicus. Similar.
What's for Pelicus?
It's a Danish version of the Giant Behemoth.
I put a trailer out for Reptilicus. sometime
Really?
ago. Yeah.
The very
a colorized modern one, you know.
Ooh, Teb asks a very good question. What is the worst Christmas movie you ever saw? I'll let you guys go first.
Oh, geez. All of them for the most part?
Okay. Sarah says all of them.
Pretty much all of them. There might be 5 good ones.
Dan, your turn.
Any random Hallmark movie with the word Christmas in it.
Yeah, that's all of them. Terrible.
I remember Marlo Thomas did a remake of It's a Wonderful Life in the 70s. And
Why?
That was what when I was 10 years old, that's what I asked myself. And it was not only was it dreadful, it added absolutely nothing to the story. There was no subtle nuances or change. It was literally a scene for scene remake, only it was Marlo Thomas instead of Jerry Stewart there. There wasn't Jerry Stewart there. And it was just a dreadful remake. It was just awful. So off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with
You're so
that
smart,
one.
Emily. Okay, now look, the Star Wars Holiday Special, I actually have that on my channel. I'm going to put it back up during the holiday times, right? But Disney makes me nervous, but it doesn't seem like anybody wants to claim that movie. Crazy. Anyway, so I'll have it back up, pretty soon. I got to go do that. And everybody go watch that because it's so good. Yeah. Well, anyways, I like it better than like all the Star Wars movies of today. That's for sure. That's me mod singing.
I remember getting all excited, making popcorn and sitting down to watch the Star Wars Christmas special. I excited like a little kid on Christmas Eve, gonna get toys or something. And I watched that thing, and when it was over, I looked at my brother, and my brother looked at me, and we both just couldn't say nothing because we didn't want to hurt the other one's feelings about how bad it was.
Well, there you go.
The only thing we could agree on was Princess Leia can sing pretty good. Yeah.
Well, see, I liked it when Maud sang in the cantina. That's like my favorite part of the whole thing. And just when Art Carney talks, I just like that. And then everything
Let's
else
off
is
the
just
rip.
awful.
What kind of Star Wars anything has B. Arthur and Art Carney in it?
Well, B. Arthur was really good in the cantina, so I like that scene. It's like I'll cut that one out every time and just watch that over and over again because that's just unique.
As previously discussed, Art Carney was in the Twilight Zone episode where he played Santa Claus. So he was already known as a holiday episode perennial by this point. Was he?
Yeah.
I guess anytime you turn 90 years old, it's time for the holiday episode or something. I know this Dick Van Dyke pops up a lot.
Oh, yeah, he needs to stop doing that. Anyways.
Captain Kirk has been popping up
Everybody, look, the geek. No, that's not right. The podcast has arrived. Chance, whatever your name is.
Chance.
Look, I went to sleep after Tugs, and then I woke up to this. Okay, show. That doesn't sound right. Oh boy. Anyways, welcome aboard, Chance. Good to see you, brother.
Yes. My life would have been so much better if I took a nap.
Yeah, you should have. That's why I told everybody I was off to take a nap, so don't bother me.
I was going through stuff. I'm bogged down with mess right now. I got a lot of packages, and I still got boxes sitting around I hadn't opened yet, and all kind of stuff.
Oh, answer your question. Yes, Tracy. In that Twilight Zone episode, we were talking about it earlier. You must have stepped away from your computer, but Art Carney plays a drunken department store Santa. But we later find out that he's actually the real Santa. He's just on a bender, and they bring him back to the North Pole at the end. And that's the surprise twist ending. And Chance, yes, I've seen the John Travolta Capital One ad where he plays the Disco Santa, and that's absolutely amazing. And if you look closely, if you see the extended commercial, Donna Pescow is actually in it briefly. She plays a woman in a shop that he's shopping at. So they actually got her back too, which I found to be absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when it comes to Christmas movies, like I said, I like the Christmas Carol movie a lot. You know, the original Scrooge from the 1930s or something.
Uh-huh.
And it's been remade and remade and remade to death. It really has. There's got to be a couple of hundred versions of Scrooge, really, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
But out of all of them, the one with Patrick Stewart, I thought was probably the best.
His is amazing, yes.
Yeah, he really pulled it off.
Yeah, I like the Muppets. I really like the Muppets.
I don't remember them being in that movie.
I know, but I'm just saying I like the Muppets one. That's my favorite. If I go to watch any of them, I'm going to watch that one the first because it's the funniest. It's super funny.
I must confess, Henry Winkler did a version of A Christmas Carol, which was set in Depression-era United States.
Really?
And I got to tell you, I actually liked it as a kid. Maybe because he was Fonzie, and Fonzie could do no wrong. But I got to tell you, I thought it was pretty solid.
Whenever I think about Henry Winkler movies, I think about the one where he's running around in a superhero suit or something.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about him wearing high heels, but okay.
A superhero?
Yeah, he does some movie where he was a superhero. Well, an actor pretending to be a superhero for a...
That's John Ritter. That's Hero at Large.
I know that movie too, John Ritter movie too. But I think there's a Henry Winkler one too.
There could be. I'm not familiar.
Or maybe he was a wrestler maybe.
Wrestling?
Maybe. Wrestle.
I'm trying to remember. Did he wear blonde?
Huh. Don't know it, sir.
And there you go. And there you are.
Oh, the one where he's working in the morgue isn't that the one with Michael Keaton where they end up becoming pimps? Isn't that the one where he works in the morgue? And
no. The one I'm talking about is called The One and Only.
Oh, the one
where he wore that superhero suit and wrestled.
I don't recall that one, but no, I was answering. Also, Tracy had a question about a Henry Winkler movie. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to confuse
That
the
was
topic.
the one she's talking about is the one with Michael Keaton called Night Shift.
Night Shifts, yes. Shelley Long is in it as well,
Oh,
and
that's a great movie, by the way. I like it.
and I believe. Oh, who's the guy? He was on Law and Order for years. Oh, what was his name? He plays a gangster who tries to shake them down for money. Indy, help a brother out here.
I'm
But I don't know.
I know the guy you're talking about, but I don't know none of them old gangster. Anybody that was in The Godfather, I couldn't tell you their name probably.
I saw The Godfather once, and it was awesome. But I had to return it to Blockbuster.
Yeah, I recognized their faces, but I couldn't. Like the guy on Blue Bloods, he was in The Godfather, but I couldn't tell you his name.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Guys.
Chance, where are you? Why aren't you answering all these questions? Shame on you. Okay, anyways. And Indy, come on. Sorry.
Oh no, Indy says all his answers are being ignored. That's not true. I saw you said Night Shift before, and there
I'm
was
putting
something
them all
else.
up. I just can't read.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry, Indy.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll apologize too because I rarely read a comment when I'm on a live stream.
Well, you guys are the hosts of it, so you should. Hit the buttons for you guys.
Because that's what Pons does when I'm on with him.
Pons, it's your job to read, apparently.
I must confess, I have generally not been looking at the comments section. I do apologize.
Well, you've been frozen all day.
Well,
that's what I told everybody, that you woke up frozen. That's why you weren't there. So
when you're froze up, does the comments still show up?
Yes.
So you can still see what people say.
Yeah, he's frozen because of his camera, not because of StreamYard.
Yeah, but I must confess I haven't been. I should have been looking more, and I have not been. I've been being terribly lazy today, and I apologize to everyone, really.
Well, I think everybody's got to
only.
It's the holidays, and everybody's dragging a little bit. And most people are just like me and just want January to hurry up and get here.
Yeah, well, not just January, but I'm thinking about, I can't wait till it's May 14th again, and I'm older. Oh, wait. No, I guess, yeah. I like December, it's fine.
December 31st.
Chances telling you to let it go, let it go. Sorry, I can't sing. But look, no, he is. I swear. See, he said it. He said that right there. See?
Oh, Emily, no, it wasn't Joe Pesci. It was actually oh my god, I just thought of it too, and now I can't remember it. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Kids like, let it go, let it go. I can't. Let it go. Let it go.
We must know the answer.
We must. We must.
Mm-hmm.
It's too terrible. No, it's.
Wait. Read this. Read this.
Read. All right. Hang on. I'm going to go back.
No.
Oh, it says, I'm suspect that moving the chat at a speed that could be blogged about in the Kessel Run isn't very conducive for Q&A, Bob. I must confess, I think he may have something there.
Well, right. This isn't their normal type show. It's the other kind of show. So it happens. But that's why I told everybody to put the comments in capitals so I know the difference between questions and that. And sorry if I go over them very fast and stuff. I'm my bads. We'll get it down. This is only our, fourth? Something? I don't know. I didn't count. Third? Really?
Third? Yeah, it's only our third show.
We don't do a show we do it every other week, and we probably possibly might not even come back to the first Sunday in January on kind of the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard Belzer. Richard Belzer was the name I was desperately groping for.
What do you think about that, Thrash?
Richard Belzer, I think he's pretty cool.
No, I'm talking about the first Sunday in January. For another show.
Yeah, that works for me.
Give us a couple of weeks, 3 weeks off for Christmas.
Yeah.
As they grow up. Oh,
You can
Emily Miller has a
I'm
question.
pretty sure, you know.
There we go.
And the answer is yes. She says questions should be in all caps.
Yeah,
Yes,
you should do
please.
at panel and who you want on panel, and then the question, or just say at whoever's on panel, and I'll see it because it's at and whoever, right? It's helpful to me, very helpful to me, because I have to try to read all this, and I got 2 chats going right now, right? So,
And Indy brings up an excellent point as well. Oh, yeah, Zuplix. Yes, Zuplix. When directed at the panel, Emily, definitely.
yes, please, thank you. It's very helpful to me.
And Indy also. It's in the past, but Indy says and answers apparently. Yes, that's probably good as well.
Yes, that'd be helpful too. So if you said
And
at
answers,
whoever
apparently.
question or whatever, that'd be cool. Or it's helpful to me that capitals were just for those kind of things. You know, it's very helpful to me.
At least it isn't freezing tonight. That's the first night we've had it hadn't been real low, like 20s and 30s. Tonight it's like 56 out here. We're getting
and Zublix. Yes, Zublix. Richard Belzer was the name I was groping for. Thank you.
We're
Why are you groping for things all the time, Pons? I can feel it from over here.
Call it a weakness.
Oh, okay. No worries then. It's fine.
Warmth.
Dude, I'm sweating in my room. Dude, I got the window open and I'm sweating in here. It's hot. Or damp or something. I don't know. I'm sweating.
It's warm out here, but it's 56
sultry.
It feels
the
good.
night was sultry.
Oh, okay.
Shannon Doherty was in Night Shift. That's very cool. I haven't seen the movie in years.
Mm.
I have to admit, it's been a long time since I saw it too. I usually try to watch a lot of the newer stuff, and I ain't got time to sit back and watch the old classics as much as I
button is past due for a workout again. Awesome, good. I mean, don't be like Chance though. I mean, he lost his D key; he's just never got it back. So be careful with your caps key, okay? I feel like Die Hard movie is a classic. Oh, that's true. I like Die Hard. Die Hard's great.
Yeah, I have talked so much about the movie Die Hard this week.
No, you haven't. We haven't heard you once.
Well, he said this week, not just tonight. Over the course of the week.
I know it was earlier today and yesterday. You know, I don't know where else he was at.
Saturday night, we talked about Die Hard so much.
Oh yeah, it was everybody's top pick too.
Well, it still is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
That's great, one jamming. We like you still here. That sounds weird. No, it doesn't.
Merry
it was
Christmas,
right.
Thomas.
All right. Also, geez, man, I don't know. My buttons are sticking. I got to clean my keyboard. Chance, can I borrow some rubbing alcohol to clean my keyboard?
I'm not going to make no sticky keyboard jokes. I'll save that for Thursday night. Then I'll tell you. Then I'm going to tell you all the story Thursday night of just how her keyboards got sticky. So be sure to show up.
I know they got sticky. You dropped oranges all over them. It's terrible. Don't drop oranges on your keyboard.
So, what's coming up next, Pons?
Well, I was thinking because you were talking about was that movie Time Warp? I think it was called.
Oh yeah, that was something me and Tug was talking about earlier.
Yes, with Adam West, and I was thinking what a good premise might be is
actually the movie we're talking about is called Warp Speed.
Warp Speed. Where did I get Time Warp? Let's do the
time warp again.
They're both TV movies from 1981 with Adam West that feature Starfleet and Star Trek.
And well, I was thinking movies that were transparent ripoffs of either Star Wars or Star Trek, because there were a bunch of them in the 70s. I can name about 15 off the top of my head right now. I'm not going to, but how about movies that people saw when they were kids that they loved, but were transparently Star Wars or Star Trek ripoffs? I thought that could be fun.
Zop says, well, T. Pons was into SNL trivia. There you go. He was into that.
Yes. I'm going to do SNL for my next solo live stream night. I'm going to do SNL trivia. And I will have that for next time.
I hope
Star
SNL,
Crash.
I hope SNL trivia goes over better than the SNL movie did.
Ugh. Yeah.
Apparently, it got some low ratings.
Hold off.
Oh, and he says Die Hard is not a Christmas film. Just because the movie takes place around Christmas does not make it about Christmas. Well, no, but it has a Christmas miracle. The miracle that the hero survives.
Yeah, and
So
they
you
also made.
see,
I was gonna say the video
Oh,
game that
come
they
on.
made to it
Are you
was
kidding
pretty
me?
funny.
Die Hard literally takes place on Christmas Eve at a Christmas Eve party.
Right?
It's a Christmas movie.
opinion is divided.
No, we're right. Chance, shame on you for agreeing to such a crazy thing.
I calls them like I sees them.
Oh, Carolyn Monroe, yes. Carolyn Monroe was hot.
But as I said before, we're coming up on past the time we usually end our show, Pons.
Mhm.
Yes,
So-
we are. So,
What, you want to talk about anything you got coming up besides next week SNL?
I'm gonna shoot for some new content this week, but I got a few other things that have come up. So, if you don't see me this week, I promise I will have that new solo live chat next Sunday. All are welcome, and but keep an eye out. I might have a couple surprises over the course of the week, or at least one.
And your big thing with Dave got postponed?
That's been postponed. It's now going to be the next Retro Palooza is going to be on Monday the 16th.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Wow.
Super.
I'd planned to watch that, so I'll make alternative plans.
I know. We're all geared up for that. How people in their lives? Shame on them and thing. Okay. Now that we got that cleared up. Okay.
Things
So-
happen.
What are you doing next week, Dan?
Hoping I make it to all the shows I'm supposed to be on. I'll
Yeah.
tell you to let you know when I'm supposed to be there.
Tug, I am definitely going to be on your show next week. I promise. Come heck or high or heck. I'm definitely in for next week. Night 257.
All right. Okay. So then the lineup for next week coming up here is Thursday. We'll be live again on my end and Starkey's end doing the words that we all speak. We're going to be talking about, is it snowing in space? Because the topic of the day. There you go. And so bring all your space snowing information because we won't get to it. Anyways, and then Saturday we'll do the BB thing where we talk about, I didn't know what's coming up for the next week. I didn't check. And then, Geek will have his show. And then Pons, like I said, will have his show on Sunday. So that's what I got for us right now. If anybody else has anything else, leave all your information in the comments of other things coming up. That'd be great. So we're going to say good evening, good night, and take care, everyone. And I'm going to play us out. Bye.
Happy trails.
And ponds will someday not be frozen, but today is not the day.
Yeah. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sit right back, it's time to show. With Pons and Dan in a TV flow. Geeks for sure with tales to tell. Every Sunday is pretty swell. Good times here, you'll want some more. Remember days you can't ignore. Kids and family, friends so dear. Join us now, the crew is here. Bonnie, Arthur, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh girl, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. Flip side, flip, so revere. Groovy shows from days gone by. Epic moments never die. Internet was such a blast. Fun with friends, let's make it last. Time to laugh and time to chat. Geek out hard and that's a fact. Sarah's here to add the spice. Memories that feel so nice. Lonely Arthur, save the world with Sarah at their side. Oh girl, Sunday's fun with joy and cheer. such a blast. Fun with friends, let's make it last. Time to laugh and time to chat. Geek out hard and that's a fact. Sarah here to add the spice. Memories that feel so nice.